Good afternoon, my dear teacher friends. Welcome to cluster complex meetings for class 1 and 2 for English. I am really happy to connect with all of you once again. This month's theme is model lesson on difficult concepts. It is an interesting and important topic that helps us make learning easier for our little ones. As you know, our syllabus includes lessons from both October and November. So today we will explore some practical classroom ideas, activities, and teaching tips that you can directly use in your classroom situations. Let's dive into the lesson. In our textbook, in sharing time in page number 138, that is from Unit 4B, Colorful Garden, we are now discussing the new words related to Little Seed Rhyme. Let us now discuss the learning outcomes related to this chapter, that is Unit 4B, Colorful Garden. Learning outcomes are: first one, identify keywords, expressions, and characters from the pictures and story. Second one is recite the rhyme with proper action, gestures, and voice modulation. Third one is identify and read the names of colors and understand the difference between singular and plural. Next one, understand and use the prepositions in and out in sentences and complete the word web for seed. Next one, practice words that end with the same sound, that is phoneme. And the final one is copy sentences legibly in 4 lines following correct writing rules. Of these all learning outcomes, we are now focusing on identifying keywords, expressions, and characters from the pictures, and identify and read names of colors and understand difference between singular and plural, and learn new words related to this rhyme, Colorful Garden. This is the rhyme, Little Seed, that is there in our textbook. So, we are now learning the new words related to this rhyme. Just before then, let us see how we have to recite this rhyme with proper stress and intonation and with proper rhythm.
A little seed for me to sow, a little soil to help it grow, a little sun, a little shower, a little wait, and then a flower. Let's plant another seed. A little seed for me to sow, a little soil to help it grow, a little sun, a little shower, a little wait, and then a flower. We have one more seed. A little seed for me to sow, a little soil to help it grow, a little sun, a little shower, a little wait, and then a flower.
The main purpose of showing this rhyme in this video is to make all of us and to observe the pronunciation of the keywords that are there in this rhyme, like seed, sow, grow, earth, hole, sun, shower, flower. All these are new words that are there in our textbook also, and you can see these words and the image related to these words on screen also. To teach the new words or vocabulary related to rhyme or lesson in our classroom situations, we have to connect the lesson to the context of planting. That is, in Unit 4A, we have Let's Plan Unit, that is the chapter there. So, set the context for a colorful garden. So, colorful garden is 4B. So, we have to connect the lesson to the context of planting, that is related to let's plant, and set the context for a colorful garden. Like we talked about planting things in previous week's lessons. Today we are looking at a colorful garden, unit 4B. What things do you need to plant a sapling? What do we need to make a plant grow? Then students respond with known concepts like soil, water, etc. Then we have to write these words on the chalkboard. So even though they speak in their mother tongue, mix we have to mix those words in English and write those words like soil, water on the chalkboard, and connecting previous learning, that is let's plant. So before teaching these words, these new words related to this rhyme, we have to connect we have to connect concepts like soil, water, and connect to previous learnings. Right now, I will introduce these 8 words and model pronunciation and define the 8 new words using actions and visual aids. So, I will explain you how to make use of actions and what kind of visual aids can be used while teaching these new words in classroom situations. Now, like this, my dear children, we have 8 new words about how plants start and grow, found on page number 138. Now, I will read one by one after one. So, right from seed to flower. Now, you have to repeat each word clearly. Okay, my dear children. Now, the first one is seed. You can see the picture also. So, we have to pronounce this word as seed. Now, letter is a small part of a plant that can grow into a new plant. It's like a baby plant sleeping inside a tiny shell. Do you know why we use seeds to grow plants? Because every seed has a baby plant inside it. Just like you grow from a baby into a child, a seed grows into a plant and then into a big tree. Now, let's all say it together with the actions. Seed. 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 Once again. Yes. EED. Seed. Out of our 8 new words, the second word is sow. Spelling is SOW. How we have to pronounce this word? Sow. SOW is sow. Now, when we put a seed into the soil, we say we sow it. Repeat after me. Sow. When farmers put seeds into the ground to grow crops, they are sowing. Let's do an action together. Make a small hole in the air with your finger and drop a pretend seed inside. That's sowing. Once again, make a small hole in the air with your finger and drop a pretend seed inside. That is sowing. Can you say, I sow seeds in the soil? Once again, repeat after me. I sow seeds in the soil. Okay, very nice, students. Like this, we can teach the word sow. Understand, my dear teachers? The next word in our list is grow. After we sow a seed and give it water and sunlight, what happens? What happens? After we sow a seed and give some water and sunlight, and what happens after that? Yes, it starts to grow. Grow means to become bigger and stronger. A seed grows into a small plant, then a big plant, and finally a big tree. Just like you grow taller every year, my dear students. Let's all show it with our hands. Start small, bend down, then slowly stand tall. Grow, grow, grow. Wow, very nice. Let's all show it once again with your hands. Start small, bend down, then slowly stand tall. Grow, grow, grow. Now you are growing like a plant. The next word is Earth. Children, we all live on a big round planet called Earth. It has land, water, air, and all living things. Humans and animals and plants. Plants grow in the soil of the earth. Just now we have learned the word grow. So when we say we sow seeds in the earth, it means we put them in the soil. Let's all touch the ground and say, this is the earth that gives life. Once again, let's all touch the ground and say, this is the earth that gives life. So earth means planet. We live on earth. Next word is hole. To sow a seed, we need to make a small hole in the soil. A hole is an empty space or opening. Let's imagine we are farmers. Take your finger and make a small hole in the air. Now say, I made a hole to plant a seed. Once again, I made a hole to plant a seed. We don't need a big hole, just a tiny one for our little seed baby. So, to sow a seed, we need to make a small hole into the soil. A hole is an empty space or opening. Next word is sun. S-U-N, sun. Once again, S-U-N, sun. Who, who wakes us up every morning? The sun. That is the sun. The sun gives us light and warmth. Plants also need sunlight to grow. Without sunlight, they feel weak and droopy. So the sun is like food for plants. Let's all stretch our arms like the shining sun and say, the sun helps plants to grow. Once again, the sun helps plants to grow. So, sun wakes us up every morning. That is, the sun gives us light and warmth. So, once again, S-U-N, sun. The next word is shower. When it rains, what do we call that? A shower. Yes, a shower means rain. Water falling from the sky. Shower means the water falling from the sky. Plants love showers because they get water to drink. Let's all make our fingers rain down and say, the shower gives water to the plants. Once again, the shower gives water to the plants. We can also give plants a shower using a watering can. So, let's all water our plants in our garden in the school. So, shower means a rain. Once again, pronounce it as Shower. Shower. Once again, Shower. Shower. The next one is flower. When a plant grows big and healthy, what do we see on it? Yes, flowers. A flower is the beautiful, colorful part of a plant. It makes the plant look pretty and smells sweet. Flowers come in many colors, that is red, yellow, pink, and white. Let's all pretend to smell a flower and say, a flower makes the plant beautiful. Once again, let's all pretend it. Let's all pretend to smell a flower and say, a flower makes the plant beautiful. Once again, a flower makes the plant beautiful. Let's all of us pronounce it, spell it. Flower. Flower. Once again. Flower. Flower. So, my dear teacher friends, in this way, we know we sow a seed in the earth, make a small hole, give it sun and showers, and soon it will grow into a plant with flowers. So, we have learned these 8 words. In our textbook, in page number 140, we have some more words, vocabulary words related to names of the flowers and colors. Let us dive into that topic also. Here, uh, some flower names are given there. First one is sunflower. Look, children, this is a sunflower. It is big, round, and yellow like the sun. Everyone say it with me. Sunflower. Let's spell it out. Sunflower. Sunflower. Once again. Sunflower. Flower. Sunflower. Now tell me, what color is this sunflower? Yes, it is yellow. Very good. The sunflower always faces the sun. It's that, yeah, isn't that amazing? It is very amazing. This is the only flower that this is the only flower that always faces the sun. So it is a big, round, and yellow like the sun, and its name is sunflower. Second one is hibiscus. Here is a hibiscus flower. It's bright red and has 5 big petals. Say aloud, hibiscus. Once again, hibiscus. Let's pronounce it. Hibiscus. Hibiscus. Once again, hibiscus. Hibiscus. Who has seen a hibiscus plant near your home? Yes, you, and you. Yes, it grows in gardens and looks very pretty. Now, the third one is marigold. This is a marigold. It is round and fluffy like a ball. What color is it? Yes, yellow or orange. We often see marigold flowers during festivals and celebrations. Let's all say marigold. Once again, Marigold. Marigold. Once again, let's pronounce it all together. Marigold. Marigold. Now, fourth one is rose. 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 Now, we love roses. A rose can be red, pink, white, or yellow. It smells so sweet. Let's all smell our imaginary rose together. Lovely. Say aloud, rose. Once again, pronounce it Rose. Rose. Once again, Rose. Rose. Now, next one is jasmine. Look at the small white flower. It's jasmine. It smells very nice and people use it to make garlands. Say with me. Jasmine. Once again. Jasmine. Let's pronounce it. Jasmine. Jasmine. Once again. Jasmine. Jasmine. What color is jasmine? Yes, it is white. Another flower is lily. This is a lily. It is large and beautiful. Lilies come in many colors like white lily, pink lily, orange lily. Say aloud, lily. Once again, lily. Let's pronounce it Lily. Lily. They look so fresh and soft. Now, another one is lotus. Finally, we have the lotus. It grows in water and has big pink petals. Do you know? The lotus is our national flower. Our Indian national flower is lotus. Let's all say it together. Lotus. Yes, very nice. Lotus. Let's pronounce it Lotus. Lotus. Now, children, let's read the names of the flowers together. First one is sunflower. Once again, sunflower. Hibiscus. Marigold. Rose. Jasmine. Lily. Lotus. Now let's say the names of these colors aloud. Red. Once again, red. Let's pronounce it R-E-D. Red. Now another color is yellow. Let's pronounce it Y-E-L-L-O-W. How to pronounce it? Yellow. Once again, pronounce it yellow. Next color is blue. Let's spell it B-L-U-E. Blue. Once again, B-L-U-E. Blue. Next color is green. Let's spell it G-R-E-E-N. Green. Next color is white. Let's spell it W-H-I-T-E. White. W-H-I-T-E. White. Next color is black. Let's spell it B-L-A-C-K. Black. Once again, B-L-A-C-K. Black. Next color is pink. Let's spell it P-I-N-K. Pink. Once again, P-I-N-K. Pink. And another color is brown. So spell it B-R-O-W-N. Brown. Once again, B-R-O-W-N. Brown. Now, my dear children, show me something red. Then students look around and show something, any object that is red in color. So, my dear teacher friends, we can make use of these kind of sentences or these kind of resources to make the classroom situations very vibrant while teaching with the vocabulary or new words or colors or names of the flowers like that. So far, we have learnt so many vocabulary words and new words related to colorful garden, that is Unit 4B. Now, let us focus on Unit 5A, that is our festivals. This syllabus is from November syllabus. So, let us now see the learning outcomes related to 5A, our festivals. First one is identify keywords, expressions, and match festival names with pictures. Next, name and identify various festivals and ask questions related questions to learn about other festivals. Recite the names of the months. Listen to the story and identify characters and events. Recite the rhymes and read the names of weekdays. Practice words that end with the same sound or phoneme. In these learning outcomes, let us focus on new words or keywords or expressions and match festival names with pictures. So now in this video we are going to learn about the matching of the names of the festivals. So look at this picture, my dear children. In this video, we are going to play a matching game. We will match the names of festivals with their pictures. Are you ready? Let's begin. Look at this picture, my dear children. What do you see? Many small lamps are glowing. People are smiling and lighting diyas. Where do you see that picture? It is there in the list, that is third from the top. Yes, this is Deepavali, the festival of lights. We light lamps, wear new clothes, and eat sweets. Now, repeat after me. We light lamps on Deepavali. So, match the word Deepavali with the picture showing lamps and lights. So, where is that? That is, the picture is the third one from the top. So, next one is Vinayak Chavati. Children, can you guess this festival? You can see Lord Ganesha's idol here. Flowers, fruits, and modaks. Yes, this is Vinayak Chavati. We pray to Lord Ganesha, the god of wisdom. People make clay idols and decorate them beautifully. Say it with me. We worship Lord Ganesha on Vinayak Chavati. Once again, we worship Lord Ganesha on Vinayak Chavati. Let us repeat the word again. Vinayaka Chavati. Once again, Vinayaka Chavati. Now match the word Vinayaka Chavati with the Ganesh idol picture. Where is that? Yes, it is. It is the fourth one from the top. So now match the word Vinayaka Chavati with the Ganesh idol picture. Now the third one is Eid ul Fitr. Wow, look at this picture, my dear students. What do you see? A shining moon, people saying Eid Mubarak and yummy sweets. Where do you see that picture? Yes, it is the fifth one from the top. Count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is the fifth one. On Eid, people wear new clothes, go to mosque and share sweets. They greet each other saying Eid Mubarak, Eid Mubarak, Assalamu alaikum, like that. Say it with me. We say Eid Mubarak and share sweets on Eid. Now match the word Eid ul Fitr with the picture showing the mosque and the moon and people greeting Eid ul Fitr, like Eid Mubarak, Assalamu alaikum, like that. So Eid ul Fitr, on Eid, people wear new clothes, go to mosque and share sweets. Now the next word is Christmas. My dear children, see the second picture from the top. Ho, this picture shows Christmas, the festival celebrated on 25th December. It is the birthday of Jesus Christ. People decorate Christmas tree and sing songs called chorals. Repeat after me, my dear children. Santa brings gift on Christmas. Santa brings gifts on Christmas. Now match the word Christmas with the picture of a Santa or student or children decorating a Christmas tree. So where is that? That is the second one from the top. So now match the word Christmas with the corresponding picture. Now the fifth one is Sankranti. So see the top one from the right side, first picture from the top. Look at this picture, colorful picture. Kites in the sky, cows decorated with flowers, and people smiling. Yes, this is Sankranti. It's a harvest festival. Farmers thank the sun god for giving good crops. We fly kites and eat sweets made with jaggery and sesame sweets. Now, my dear children, repeat after me. We fly kites on Sankranti. Once again, we fly kites on Sankranti. Now, match the word Sankranti with the picture of a Sankranti related to that corresponding picture. It is, where is it? It is the first picture. So, match that word with the picture. So far, we have learned about some new names related to festivals. First one is Deepavali. Deepavali is the festival of lamps and lights. Vinayaka Chavti. Vinayaka Chavti festival is related to Lord Ganesha. Eid ul Fitr. In Eid ul Fitr, we know about moon and mask. In Christmas, Santa, Christmas tree. In Sankranti, we fly kites and it is during harvest time. So each festival brings happiness and teaches us to share love with everyone. So children, keep smiling, keep learning, and keep celebrating together. Now, to complete this practice time, your resource person, your cluster resource person will say the word aloud and pause this video for some time for 3 to 4 minutes and say the word aloud. All the teachers have to repeat after him. So, if resource person says the words aloud and all the teachers repeat after him, then you can skip the remaining video. Now, my dear children, it's time to learn some more new words that are there in the textbook under practice time. So, you can see the new words on screen. Now, I will say the word aloud. Repeat after me. So, let us start it. First one is car. C A R. Car. Once again. C A R. Car. F A R. Far. F A R. Far. J A R. Jar. J A R. Jar. C A R D. Card. C A R D. Card. A R T. Art. A R T. Art. P A R K. Park. P A R K. Park. M A R K. Mark. M A R K. Mark. D A R K. Dark. D A R K. Dark. T A I L. Tail. T A I L. Tail. N A I L. Nail. N A I L. Nail. S-A-I-L, sail. S-A-I-L, sail. S-N-A-I-L, snail. S-N-A-I-L, snail. R-A-I-N, rain. R-A-I-N, rain. T-R-A-I-N, train. T-R-A-I-N, train. P-A-I-N, pain. P-A-I-N, pain. M-A-I-N, main. M-A-I-N, main. So once again, car, far, jar, card, art, park, mark, dark, tail, nail, sail, snail, rain, train, pain, main. Now let us complete this activity also, this matching activity also, with the help of our resource person. Match the pictures with the suitable colors. One is done for you. Now it is time to complete this matching activity. Your time starts now.